Hey guys, welcome to a video where me and my friend AMX Crash go undercover as vegans. We're going to infiltrate a server. Now, I will tell you this already. This will be a multiple part series where we go undercover in random servers that we think are funny. Alright, now let's get into this. Alex, from what I've seen, they have voice verification, so don't screw it up, don't choke, and
Do I just act normal or do I like,
act
hi, I'm a vegan?
no, act normal but a vegan. Act like a vegan. So uh
I'm gonna join the server that
wait, question mark vegan. Oh, okay, it just worked. Alex, what are you doing? I told you not to do anything stupid. I saw that spamming, mister. We're not. Okay, type question mark V. Welcome to voice verification. If you're not vegan, if you're vegan, join one of the verified force channels and then type in verify me once. Question mark. Alex, goodbye, my friend. Wait, we already lost. I've been talking to no one. Oh, that's hold on. You're doing this wrong. Alex,
hello?
Alex, no. You're supposed to go to welcome and rules, type in question mark vegan. Then when
The
you're
thing the thing is, I kind of got banned from typing because I kept messing up, so I thought I was spamming, so you know.
alright.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good.
Cool. So, welcome to Animal Rights Advocates. What brings you here today? How'd you find the server?
I just stumbled across it while looking up for fellow vegan servers.
Okay, cool. Um, Hold on. Just one sec. Rexil, how are you feeling? You want to take this over? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So, I take it you're vegan then?
Yes.
Awesome. How long have you been vegan for?
I haven't really been that long, maybe like a month. It's just I've heard about what happens in like the industries where they slaughter most of the cows and chickens.
Okay, and that's what made you want to go vegan?
Yeah, it's just animal cruelty. I mean, it's just wrong.
Yeah, was there any anything that you saw or heard in particular that kind of made it click for you that this is something that you had to do?
Like, this was a couple years ago, but this is like kind of like a chain reaction event. I was just going around, and apparently there was like a little where they like a farmer's place where they got the milk. I looked up at inside and I saw like a bunch of cows like in metal cages and they had like the weird milking things attached to them.
What did he say?
It's kind of
Oh, sure. And so that just kind of stuck with you?
yeah, it kind of stuck with me.
What was sort of the trigger point for you when you, like, made the decision, like, okay, it's time, I gotta go vegan?
I mean, just okay, guys. Now, at this point in this interview, I didn't know what else to say, and as you'll see in a little bit, you'll find that out real soon. So, let's get on with the video. The animal cruelty, and like a lot of people had been telling me about it, like talking about what vegan, like going vegan is helpful to you in certain ways.
Okay. So, like, if you could define veganism in your own words, what would you say?
Not eating animals or any products that come from like eggs or cheese or dairy in general, and standing up for animal cruelty.
Okay, so, in terms of, like, your day-to-day actions, is it just about food, or is it about other things, too?
It's about food mainly, but also a lot of some. It's not really. It's really just food mainly, but some other things too.
What other things? Like, off the top of your head, like, what else?
Kind of just having like if I see something that's wrong, that like animal cruelty. Sorry, I kind of want to stop it because it's just wrong.
Okay. How do you feel about leather?
No, it's literally just cow. It's just a cow's hide.
Yeah, okay. Alright. So, you've been vegan for about a month. How has, like, your family and friends taken that so far?
I mean, it's been good, kind of. I mean, they accept it, but also like my parents like most sometimes they eat meat like a lot. Like occasionally we have like something like they have something like beef, and I mean, they eat it. I normally just eat like salads and greens and stuff. But I mean, yeah, it's really just normal life.
Okay, but, like, any like weird conversations, any like pushback from your parents to like about what you've been eating, like
I
anything like
mean,
that?
occasionally they're kind of like, "You sure you don't want some of this meat?" But that's like really it. Parents, if you're watching this, I still love meat, no matter what. I'm infiltrating a vegan server for YouTube content.
Okay, and friends, they haven't like said anything to you?
Not no. They kind of like joke around with me every now and then, but I mean, that's just kind of a thing they'll do every time, all the time.
Oh, what kind of jokes?
I mean, it's like supporter of vegan. I mean, it's just like a bunch of random stuff. Just try and insult me. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I think it's funny sometimes, but I mean, I don't know.
Sure. Like any bad arguments from them?
I mean, no, it's normally like just like a one and done joke.
Okay, okay, I got it. Alright. So, like, you said you eat a lot of salads. Like, what do you eat? Like, what did you have, like, yesterday all day?
Yesterday for lunch, for breakfast I had pancakes, and then a bowl of cereal. For lunch I had,
Okay, so the pancakes, let's talk about that for a second. Like,
no
most,
eggs. No eggs. I can already tell you that, no eggs.
yeah, totally, like, what do you use to, or what does your mom use or whoever use to, like, replace the egg in the pancake recipe?
I mean,
Yeah.
we don't really, I don't use egg, because I've heard that you don't really need to use egg for some ingredients. I mean, for some pancake recipes.
So you make it yourself?
Yes. It's not pre-made.
Okay, no, but it's like it's you cooking. It's not like your parents.
It's me cooking.
Okay. How do they feel about like when you make pancakes? Do you make them for everybody or just yourself?
I make like I usually start out and make a couple pancakes for myself, and then my mom normally just tops on and makes for everyone else.
Okay, is she adding egg when she does that?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Have you asked her to like try yours like without the egg?
I mean, not really. I haven't really tried that.
Okay, what does she think the egg gets her that like you don't get without it?
I mean, I really don't know. I mean, I don't know why we use egg in the first place for a lot of stuff, which is another reason. I mean, why I kind of went vegan. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you can just use without eggs or milk.
Okay. All right, so that's breakfast. All right, tell me about lunch.
Lunch, I normally just eat like depending, I'll most likely eat a salad with like a lot of greens, and then also nuts.
Oh, like in the salad?
Yeah, nuts in the salad.
Okay, what kind of nuts usually?
Like sesame seeds, if those are a nut, but it's like the little crunchy nuts. Like
Little crunchy nuts?
yeah, it's like the no, I just know they're like really small. I think it's I don't know, it's like little crunchy nuts that are in like a circle shape.
Okay, not sure what you're talking about. That's all right. All right, and then dinner. What was dinner last night?
Dinner was also salad, but I also had a smoothie, and it was just like a bunch of fruits and vegetables that I just mixed up.
Okay. So like, where do you usually get your protein from?
Protein, I normally take, I mean, I just normally eat like I heard a dark chocolate gets you like a lot of fiber and stuff, thanks to food theory. I don't know if you know them.
No, 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 but that's fiber, right? Like that's totally different than
Or,
protein,
oh
right?
yeah, but, um, I just like, yogurt has a lot of it, I've heard, and I eat yogurt a lot, and,
Oh yeah, just like Greek yogurt or like what?
like, all kinds of, like, you get non-fat, I mean, also non-dairy yogurt also, too, very much.
Oh, only sometimes non-dairy.
No, I mean non-dairy in general, just,
Okay, gotcha, gotcha. All right. Do you take any supplements at all? Any vitamins?
no, I've heard you're supposed to take them when you're vegan, but I really haven't had, like, that, state. I don't think I've hit that stage yet.
Okay, okay. So you said that like like eggs are bad. Like what's bad about eggs?
I mean, we're stealing a mother chicken's baby eggs, unfertilizing them if they're already fertilized, so killing an unborn chicken and then just consuming them for our own pleasure and hunger.
Okay, so that's not quite right, right? Like we don't unfertilize eggs that are already fertilized. They're just never fertilized to begin with,
Oh,
right?
I thought
So they're,
some
they're never gonna so they're never gonna be like the eggs that you buy on the store shelf are never gonna be they're never gonna hatch into chicks. That's never gonna happen.
but I thought some of them like if they were fertilized, they like killed the unborn in some way.
So they don't usually kill the unborn. So yeah, what usually happens, or what always happens, I guess. They have to breed more hens, right?
Right, and
So,
alright guys, to make the video a little bit shorter, I'm gonna go ahead and summarize what happened. They about the dairy and egg industry is literally all the guy talked about, and like separating chickens from hens. There was a part where he literally talked about some random chicken in the wild and apparently how they laid eggs. And then we talked about the dairy industry. So let's get on to the next part of the video.
came up to you and said, hey, you know, like lions eat meat, so I think that it's totally okay to eat meat, what would you say to that?
Well, now that's a different story. That's the circle of life, and they're hunting for survival. We're hunting, yes, but we're overkilling most of the. We're overkilling and then proceeding to force breed them and just to produce way over what they normally make in the wild.
So we're overkilling, so there's an amount of killing that you think would be acceptable?
I mean, no, I mean not really, but I mean, at some point, like a lion, it needs to kill to live, but we can do something to stop and regulate that. But yeah,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, also, like, do you think that it's a good idea to like take moral prescriptions from lions?
no,
No, right. I mean, like, lions do all kinds of stuff that, like, we don't consider to be acceptable, right? I don't know
right,
if you know this, but lions, male lions, like, will fight to take over a pride. Like, prides are, like, mostly female with, like,
one,
two, maybe three males that are usually brothers. And, what the males will do, when they've, like, fought off the last male, from before, is they'll kill all of the cubs that were fathered by those males from before. Um, and so, like, we wouldn't say that that's, like, good behavior for, like, a human stepdad, right?
no,
Yeah. So, like, generally, we don't, like, take our moral prescriptions from animals. It would be strange to use that for food, like, for what we eat, we take our moral prescriptions from animals, but for nothing else. So that's a pretty bad argument, right?
right,
Yeah, now, like, let's say that your friend says, well, it's tradition, like, we've been doing it for a really, really long time. We've eaten meat for a really, really long time, so that makes it okay to keep eating meat. What do you think about
no,
that?
no, because, well, yes, our ancestors did hunt for meat. Well, they didn't have many factories that just killed and slaughtered animals and then used them to make stuff like milk and eggs. They didn't do that. They killed for their own needs, not for pleasure or just in
Yeah.
general overkill.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. And like, going back to, like, what I said about lions, do you think that there's a similar thing that we could say about the past? Like, can you think of anything that we had done for a really, really long time and then decided that it was wrong, and now we think, like, oh, how did we ever do that thing?
Um, Really, the only thing I can think of is like medical practices, because like a lot
Okay.
of,
What about like slavery?
or yeah, oh, I completely skipped over that. But yeah, slavery and like killing people because of their religion, or like the Salem witch trials.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good example. Yeah, so we wouldn't look to the past. We wouldn't look to tradition. Excuse me, to say that, like, something is right. But you mentioned religion. What if somebody says that their religion says that it's okay to eat meat? Do you think that
Well,
makes it okay?
now that I don't know, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Well, like, you know, there are a lot of things that our religions say are okay that we no longer do, right? I
Right,
mean, like, um, and there's some moral, like, there's some things that like the Bible, for example, says that you have to do that we now think are bad, like stoning adulterers, right? We don't do that anymore, even though the Bible says that you have to do that. That's the right punishment for somebody who has, cheated on their spouse, and we don't follow that anymore, right?
we don't.
Yeah. So, like, we've been able to move beyond all of these things, right?
Right.
Do you think that there's any, like, good argument for somebody to, like, keep eating meat?
No, not really.
Yeah, I haven't heard one yet either. Okay. Well, it was good talking to you. We welcome both vegans and non-vegans onto the server. This is, this is a server that's sort of dedicated to facilitating conversations between vegans and non-vegans. And because of that, we maybe hold the vegan role to a little bit of a higher standard than servers that are more like dedicated to like social stuff. And so, like, I don't think that you're quite ready for the vegan role. Like knowledge about industry practices is pretty important for these conversations, and I'm a little bit worried about your nutrition actually, like especially with you're not really taking much in the way of like supplements. I think there might be some things missing there, and your protein is probably a little bit low too. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a couple of roles here. I'm giving you the non-vegan role just to give you access to the server, and I'm giving you the veg curious role, which will
Okay.
give you access to the part of our server that like helps you with like diet type questions.
All
Is
right.
the bot working or is it not working? Okay, the bot is working. Okay, yeah, so you've got that. Oops. Oh, I just verified the wrong person. Oops. How did I do that? Okay.
So the king, how do you feel about all of this?
I really don't know how to feel. I mean, like, what context? Can I get context?
Oh, I just mean getting on the server, and I mean like, are you particularly angry that you're not getting the vegan role?
Oh no, no, I perfectly understand why. Cause I mean, like, I'm new and I probably should be learning a lot before I just like am allowed to just run rampant or like, excuse me, run around in this server.
Of course, of course. Have you heard of anybody doing that sort of thing?
Um, yeah, I mean, like a lot of vegans get like just like a bunch of trolls around.
Makes sense to me. I mean, specifically with this server, have you heard of anything like that?
No, I don't think so.
All right. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sorry about that interjection, but I think Stove is. Are they good to go?
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, like I just say, like, hang around the server, and usually we like people to wait like 3 weeks before trying again to verify. So ask the questions that you need to in the Help Me Go Vegan section, and listen to some of our like ethical conversations. And in about 3 weeks, I'm sure you can pop back up here, ask a mod for the verify role, and you can pop back up here and have a conversation with me or with one of our other verifiers. All these other people in the call will be full verifiers by then, I'm sure. And so we'll have a lot of people that can talk to you, and I'm sure you'll get the vegan role then. Okay?
Okay, okay.
All right. Cool. We will see you around.
Well, I'll see you around too.
All right. Bye.
Bye. They did it. They did it. They did
What
it.
happened? They banned you?
No, I got in. I've successfully I've successfully infiltrated the systems.
Nice.
Nice. They gave me the they gave me non-vegan, so it opens up the server apparently. And then they gave
For
me
how? For me, I got non-vegan but couldn't type for some reason.
are you typing on the wrong server? I don't know. And then I got help me go vegan.
I'm like, no, no, I don't want to.
Wait. Tell me how he understood this.
I don't know. He literally said, give me a second. Like 2 seconds later, he's like, oh, he was typing. He was messaging someone.
Sadly, Alex didn't make it into the vegan server, but somehow I did, and so part two will be coming soon. I'm actually going to see if I can get some of my other friends to help me bring down this server. But anyway, make sure to like and subscribe for part 2, and more videos will be coming out. Peace.